plenty to eat. I think we'll put them back. But there's a bunch of them in here. Oh, there we go. There's another one. As soon as the sun comes out, you can just see caddises flying all over the place. Oh, there we go. That's a nicer one. Oh, there we go. He's off. That was a proper grayling right there. Nice little Arctic grayling. Probably the biggest one I've landed so far. I think I'll take this one for my dinner. Probably landed half a dozen grayling and lost a half a dozen more in about 30 minutes. There's just tons in this pool. The water's so clear. I bet if I put the GoPro underwater, we can see them. Camp. How's this for a camping spot? It's not too shabby. It's already pretty cold, so I think I'm gonna get a fire going and get some dinner made. Gotta let that fire mature a little bit before I can start cooking. Look around and see if we got any berry bushes. Oh, here we go. It's a crowberry. Ooh. Oh, I love crowberries. Oh, look at that mushroom. I'm pretty sure that's an edible mushroom. I'm like 60% sure. I'm not 100% sure. Blueberries. Not a bad little spot. About 10 minutes of picking, and see I got a fair amount of berries there. Got some boiling bag rice. I got a thing of Indian coconut curry. We're gonna sit by the fire, let that warm up. It's only about 40 degrees right now. And you can see right up there, there's snow on those mountains. Fall is here. There we go, chickpea coconut curry and a fried grayling. Oh, it's all warm. It smells so good. Pretty cold out here, so I'd like to make some tea. I'm just gonna go ahead and boil up a bunch of blueberries. We waste so much meat trying to fillet a fish. These little guys, you just cook them whole, pull the backbone out, and all the ribs and Y bones come with it. Don't lose any meat.
outside. It might get down to freezing tonight, so I gotta get my shelter ready and get my bed made. Texture, and they're not that sweet, but there's a lot of meat on them, a lot of vitamins in them. If you mix them with something else sweet like a blueberry, they're really good.
Another nice thing about rose hips is the berries don't fall off in the fall.
Even if there's snow on the ground, you can find rose hip bushes with rose hips still on them.
Well, I brought my .22 rifle with me, and I'm really hoping to get a chance to shoot a ptarmigan.
Ptarmigan are kind of like a wild chicken. They're absolutely delicious, and they change colors. They're brown in the summer, white in the winter, so they're really well camouflaged, but they're kind of noisy, so I'm keeping an ear out for ptarmigan calls. There's also a ton of wild berries and edible plants out here in the tundra. I'm going to point some of them out to you.
So like this right here, this is Labrador tea, and you can use it to make an herbal tea. This right here is fireweed, and it's already gone to seed. In the late summer they get these beautiful pink and purple flowers that are edible. And in the springtime you can eat the fireweed shoots. I believe these are lingonberries, though they can also be wild low bush cranberries. They pretty much taste the same and look the same. And crowberry bushes down here.
Crowberries are really underrated. They play second fiddle to blueberries, and you almost always find them where blueberries are, so people overlook them. They can also be really hit and miss with their flavor. I think a good crowberry tastes better than a good blueberry, but a bad crowberry tastes a lot worse than a bad blueberry.
So all this vegetation we got here is what we call tundra. It's this mossy, spongy vegetation mixed in with willows and a few trees. Large portions of Alaska's interior look just like this.
Ptarmigan like to swallow rocks and store them in their crop and their neck to help them digest their food. But when winter comes, snow and ice covers up all the rock. In the early morning in the fall, the ptarmigan will come out to these trails to pick up rocks for their crops in preparation for wintertime. So hopefully I'll find a ptarmigan doing just that.
He's hunting ptarmigan too, I bet.
I can hear a bald eagle, I can hear some little tweety birds, and I can hear a ptarmigan way down the hill. It's amazing how many more animals you hear if you just don't make as much noise. I'm starting to hear my stomach rumbling. Look, here's a nice little blueberry patch. Fighter jets overhead doing maneuvers. They keep breaking the sound barrier, and there's this big sonic boom.
Little foxes pooped right on this rock to mark his territory.
Foxes, wolves, and coyotes will often walk a circuit through their territory, following almost the comes back to market again, you get them. Kind of keep losing the path in this section. If you're ever in that scenario, always go up, because it's a lot easier to spot the path from high ground than it is from low ground. It looks like there's a path right there. It's a good berry patch. Oh, there's so many blueberries. Probably smashed a gallon of blueberries just walking. Tuesdays today. Totally worth it. You know, it's always a good idea to turn around and look backwards from time to time. Burn into your mind what the trail looks like when you're heading the other direction. That's bear poop right there. As long as you have good visibility, you don't have to worry too much about bears. It's only when you surprise each other that things get really nasty. See this right here? This is a plant called Arctic lupin. It's one of the few poisonous plants here in the tundra. In the summertime, it gets this beautiful purple flower. Look at that. It's like some rib bones. Probably like a baby caribou or something. River. There's got to be grayling in there. Figured I'd bring my gun or my fly rod, but not both. If I drop my pack and go quickly, I can probably go back to the car, get my fly rod, and be back here in 3 hours. This big gravel patch is a nice, easy landmark, so I put my bag right there. See, it's right at the foot of that mountain. It's next to that lone pine tree at the foot of that ridge. On that hill right there. Those wolves were following the same trail I was. That seemed to scare off that wolf. Those wolves were not afraid of me. If I had a real gun, I could have shot those 3 wolves. I could have used those pelts too. I don't know how many wolves are in that pack, but I saw at least 3. Dog kennel. Hopefully I scared them away. I don't want them circling around me and getting my pack. Let's smell the wolves again. Wolves have a very interesting way of hunting. They're very good at long